Hey, what's up, guys? Giliac back here. So today's video is more about something I don't really talk about, and it's um it's just my experience with something known as varicocele and what what it entails. So varicocele is it's essentially like varicose veins on your legs where blood is pulled up and it can't circulate properly, but it's on your gonadal veins on your testicle. Usually it's only on one. Some people have to suffer with two, but basically I've I'm not a gambling man, right? I will say that. I'm someone who's not a gambling man. If I have $10,000, I'm not gonna try to turn it into 100K by gambling it. I'm more of like that slow and steady type of guy. If I have, 100K, I'm not gonna try and gamble it and turn it into 500, a million, just to get a Lambo. I'm gonna say, okay, 100K, go get ourselves a Gen 2 Mustang, put some twin turbos on it, and kind of reinforce, stud the transmission, get a fuel system, all that good stuff that you can do with the Coyotes, and then we got a $50,000, like 800, 900,000 horsepower, badass machine. And plus, I like how the Gen 2 front end looks better. Even though I think the Gen 3 taillights look a lot cooler. It's the best looking taillights on a Mustang. But yeah, anyway, we're kind of getting off topic. I'm not necessarily a gambling man, so for this varicocele, there's really only two, well, from medical science, there's only two ways to heal it, and that's with surgery, where they basically just they just sew up the veins where the valves are misfunctioning. And the valves are essentially they're tiny, like, I don't know, they're like tiny cones, I guess. They form the shape of a cone, and they basically allow blood to easily come up through the direction up to the heart, and they make it difficult for it to pull, so they don't let it stay stuck down, right? It's always trying to go back up, recirculate back to the heart. So they just basically tie off the veins where the valves are not functioning properly. But that doesn't even solve the root of the issue, so I don't see the point of that at all. And that surgery has a 1% chance, so they say 1%, but who knows, where you lose your nut, you lose your testicle if they cut the wrong artery. So for me, like I said, not a gambling guy. Heck no, I would not do that. No chance on earth. So there's also coils that they put on the left. It's like the vein under the kidney. I don't even know what it's called. I'm not gonna look it up, but just look it up, some anatomy. There's like two veins. The left one's larger on the left side of the body, right under the kidney. That it comes down, and that they block that up with coils. This like metal thing. I don't mess with that at all either, because people say they feel them in there and they're difficult to get out. And if they don't, if it doesn't function and it does have a higher rate of failure than the surgery, then you'll end up with a bigger problem than what you started with. So my thing is just, okay, there needs to be another way to solve this issue. And for me, I found that through Dr. Joe Dispenza's work in meditation and visualization. So for him, he had something kind of similar, but not really. Only similar in the fact that he didn't want to do surgery for it. He had if you don't know who he is, look him up, but a quick little recap of his story is, like, somewhere around the 80s, he was doing a bike race, one of those triathlons, I guess. He was on the biking part, and a car hit him from the back, destroyed part of his spine or messed it up severely. So he had to do surgery, and what that surgery entailed was they basically had to put metal rods in his spine, and he wouldn't be able to walk again. So for me, I said, heck no to my surgery, and he also said heck no to his surgery. So he basically, this is just short recap, but he basically said over the course of a few weeks, he would do like for 3 hours a day, he would do a deep meditation and a visualization where he was fixing each and every single section of the spine that got injured using a mortar. He said using a mortar, he would like visualize that. And he basically just healed himself using the power of his mind. And for me, in terms of what I've been doing, I haven't even done that much meditation or visualization, but just the few little sessions I've done immediately after, the heaviness of the veins, the scrotum, is a lot lighter. And I've noticed healing, there's less veins affected. So my thing is like, dang, I'm literally healing myself using my own brain. And I say this month I'm gonna go very hard. I'm gonna, like right now, I'm in a state of meditation. I'm not someone like how I used to be who has like those really short and just short, frequent, light breaths, not deep. Once you get those deep ass breaths and you're, for the most part, the whole day in a state of meditation, that's when your body can truly heal. That's basically the science behind it. Not science. I hate using science now, the word science. But because, well, I hate using the word science because medical science is so slow. Like, just look at these surgeries. You're trying to fix people with physical surgeries, and you end up making their lives worse. You end up hurting them in some cases. If not in many cases, you do something that is just, you're not treating the root cause of the issue. So, yeah, for me, I've noticed if I hold that meditation the whole day, don't do anything where you would like another big part of this thing is like don't do anything where you would envision yourself in a bad predicament, or like don't think of your current state getting worse, because that's tied to his philosophy of your thoughts can heal you or make you sick. So, and that's what's so cool about the meditation is it essentially removes all the bad thoughts. It doesn't remove them entirely, but like you pay a lot less attention to those negative thoughts that used to rule over you. And that's when, once your like body is for the most part clean, like it's been cleansed of those negative thoughts and emotions, then you start introducing the good emotions and thoughts, creativity, inspiration, love, well-being, and just being in a state of that is like a cocktail. You're in a cocktail of goodness. If you're making a cocktail of like of shrimp, you want to put tomato sauce, you want to put onions and good healthy stuff. You don't want to put stuff that is fake and unnatural and artificial. You don't want to put chemicals in there. You want to put stuff that goes well with it, that is good. Just like how you would make a cocktail of food, you want to make a cocktail of emotions for yourself to heal. And you notice this, people who, they have very bad thoughts and they live in a mental prison. They have anxiety, depression. There are those negative Nancy's, those black pillars, I guess we could also say. It manifests in them. They look sickly. They don't have good lives. Their lives are worse off overall because that's who they are on the inside. But yeah, I'll make probably another video today or tomorrow, or something different from this. Or if not, if it's the same thing, it's just another update. Because I'm going to go do another meditation and probably read Joe Dispenza's book through Audible. If you guys have Audible and you get those free credits, go pick up his book. Because, yeah, we're gonna learn. And I'm really happy to be one of those channels that's gonna start promoting the wellness techniques and just meditation overall for healing yourself.